Hello and welcome to Texas School Tools. In this video demonstration we will walk through the process of how to import a student STAAR EOC assessment data file. We'll actually be importing two data files during this process, one which contains no errors and all the students are found exactly in the system already, and one which contains a partial match for a student. First, we must make sure that we have actually imported our student roster. For help in doing this, please see our video for the student roster import information or contact support@texasschooltools.com for assistance. To continue, I will access our data management toolbox and choose the STAAR EOC DAT uploader. Then I will choose the Browse button and browse to the data file that I would like to import. In this case, we'll import our Spring of 2012 data file, which is our largest file. I'll select the file and click Open, and I'll receive a brief summary of what we're about to do. We're about to import a file of approximately 2 megabytes and a confirmation that the system could upload a file of up to 50 megabytes and a notification to please not navigate away from this page until the upload process is complete. At this point, I'll click Upload File to Server and wait for the results. Once the import is completed, I'll receive a notification confirming the source file name, the approximate data file size, the total records imported, the number of students who are directly linked with the data in the data file, and the total number of records returned on your screen. If I found at this point that I've created an error and imported an incorrect data file, I can simply choose to delete all records for this import. At this time, I can confirm by scrolling down the information for all of the students which have been imported with this data file. I can now continue to import a second data file by simply clicking the Browse button, choosing the next file that I would like to import. In this case, it is the file with one student who has an error and a partial match based on their state ID number. And I click Open, upload the file to the server, and at this point I now see that there was one record imported, 0 student records were actually found. In other words, the student was not linked with an existing student found in the system directly, and the total number of records returned on our screen. I can see that for Miss Deanna Alvarez, there may be some options for me to link this to an actual student. I can click the Find button, choose the menu from the Select list, and I can see Miss Alvarez. Again, the reason in this circumstance where the student's name did not exactly match is the first digit of the student's state ID number has been changed in the data file. At this point, I will go ahead and select Deanna Alvarez from the list and click Update to link this record to Miss Alvarez in our system. And that process is now completed, and I receive a notification that one record was updated. If in fact I choose to delete this file, either because the student is no longer at our campus and I'm importing older data files, or simply because it appears to be an erroneous record, I can choose to click the Delete function. Importing for these two student STAAR DAT files is now complete. We can continue with more by simply clicking the Browse and Upload File Server buttons again and going through the process. Or we can choose to move on and begin creating our reports. Please continue on to view the video on how to generate a student STAAR EOC report. This concludes the presentation on how to upload a student STAAR DAT file to Texas School Tools online.